everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer and today is a good day. Today is a good day because I get to play with my Lisa Eldridge order. It actually came in the other night, but work has been incredibly busy, so this is the first time that I've had to really play with it. I did post something on Instagram with I've already forgotten the name. It's been a really long day. So sorry. Okay. Soap? Pink soap. Yes, pink soap. And I am wearing it now. I've been wearing this all day. I took off my lipstick that I was wearing, so because we're gonna try the lips today. But I wanted you to see, this is kind of what I look like on a normal basis at the end of the day. You know, I do a lot of Zoom calls, back-to-back Zoom calls, and the makeup that I do is relatively light, I admit. Like, I do my brows, and I do my mascara, and I put on some foundation and some bronzer, and sometimes blush and highlighter, but not usually, and then a little bit of lip. You know, the meetings that I'm doing, the makeup, for me anyway, what I'm looking for is just, you know, look nice, look professional, but I don't spend a ton of time on my makeup for the Zoom calls. When I do in-person meetings, when I'm doing conferences or in-person meetings, I do go and I put myself together a little bit better. But this is kind of what I look like at the end of the day. As you can see, like, my foundation has worn a little bit, but the Lisa Eldridge blush, I think, has stayed looking like it looked when I put it on earlier today, this morning. It's faded, yes, but it's not, the pink soap is, it's not a super pigmented shade to begin with. It's just a very natural looking shade. And I think they're all gonna be that way. We'll get into it. So what I thought I'd do today is just kind of a relaxed, hey, let's open these up. Let's look at all the shades. I'll put some of it on my face. And then you guys let me know what you wanna see. Do you wanna see every single lip color swatched on my face? Hopefully not, because I bought a lot of them. But if you do, I'll do it. I'll just, you know, just do it. I'll just use a lot of lip conditioner. All the blushes, like, do you want to just see them swatched on my face? Do you want to see them compared to anything else? Same with the highlighters. These are all the new Lucent lip colors, but I also have the velvet mattes as well, so I could, you know, you could look at those. Anyway, you guys let me know what you want, and I will do whatever you guys want me to do, because I'm here for you. I'm here for you. No, but I'm here to show you what you want to see. So if you want to see, like I said, all the lipsticks and all the glosses on my face, same with the blushes, but I could do it like separately. So I could do one video about blushes, one video about lips. You get the idea. I'm basically rambling because it's been a long day, but let's just get into it. Okay, so what did I order? So first I got two of the little bags. I got a blue velvet one and a green velvet one. I have the red velvet and I have the floral bags. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. These are cute. I like them. I think Lisa Eldridge actually does a better job than most people, but I don't need any more bags. I could have ordered a lot more bags for what I ordered, because I forget what it was. You got a bag from like I forget. You spend a certain amount, you got a bag. You spend a certain amount. I certainly spent enough to get more than 2 bags, but I don't need any more bags. The only reason I got these two is these 2 colors I didn't have. So I was like, okay. So I now have the blue, the green, the red, and the floral one. And maybe I'll give a bag to someone, I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I got. Then I got 5 shades of the blush. This is the blush packaging. I'll show you these are just the boxes. I'm just holding them up so you guys can see. I got 4 of the Lucent lip colors and 5 of the Lucent lip colors. 5 of the Lucent lip colors and 3 of the glosses. I have 4 glosses from before. I don't have any of the Lucent lip colors. These are my first Lucent lip colors. And of course they are my first blushes and highlighters, because this is the first time they've been released. I got 2 of the highlighters. I have Crystal Nebula and Cosmic Rose. So I thought what we do today, like I said, just like a relax, let's unbox these. I'll show you the swatches, all that good stuff. I do have the pink soap on my face. And like I said, I did an Instagram post. So what I thought I'd do is I'd take another shade, maybe Dante's Dream or something, put it on over that. You guys can take a look at it. Everything will be swatched on my arm. And let's just talk a little bit. Let's just chat. So first of all, the blushes, I have to tell you, I'm not surprised because I knew, I've been a fan of Lisa Eldridge for a very long time. If you've seen my videos, I followed her career. I think she's a great makeup artist. I think she's an interesting person, and I think her aesthetic kind of aligns with mine. And what I mean by that is the looks that she does, it's always about like enhancing the person that she's working with. And no disrespect to anybody who does more transformative type of work, that's amazing work too. But I don't really, like on a daily basis, I don't do super complicated, enhanced, transformative kind of work. Kevin Aquan, for example, used to do these, if you're old enough to remember, he used to do these things where he'd like make the model into another person. Like he'd make a model look like Audrey Hepburn, or he'd make a model look like Marilyn Monroe. And it was amazing, like just amazing work, so talented. And I love that, but for me, I kind of like the aesthetic, the idea that you take whatever, you know, bone structure, whatever it is you have, and enhance it. And I think Lisa Eldridge does that in her looks. And everyone she works on has, you know, their own unique look, their face, their whatever it is. And they just have this natural prettiness, like just this, wow, that person looks really confident and comfortable in themselves, which I just think is awesome. So I've always liked her and her makeup work. And then so when she came out with the lipsticks, I don't remember how many years ago now, I was, you know, like one of the initial fan people. And I was like, okay, so I got her velvet lipsticks and I love them. And I'm not a matte lipstick kind of person. I don't like matte lipsticks. But her velvet lipsticks aren't really mattes. They're velvet. They're incredibly comfortable, very, very pigmented. And just, you know, really beautiful. And she also just, she does a really good job. Like, she's the kind of person, like when this time when her launch wasn't ready because there was certain, I think there was pigments missing, or she basically got out to everyone and said, hey, I know I'm going to do it. I said I was going to do it on this date, but I want to make sure the release is right. Here's when it's going to go. I'm sorry for the disappointment, but I want to make sure when I release it, everybody can get what they want. And I just think like that's the right way to do things. So I've heard her customer service is awesome. I haven't had to deal with them. I haven't had any issues with my orders, but my friends who have just said absolutely exemplary. So I think that's awesome too. Okay, so the shades that I bought in the blush. Let me pull up her site really quickly just to make sure I capture all the shades and we're not like, you know, missing anything. There's Pink Soap, Dante's Dream, Island Glow, Pink Poetry, Mountain Walk, and Venetian Red. I bought 5 of the 6 shades. Did I really? Wow. Okay. I didn't realize I had done that. I don't know how I didn't realize that. Okay, so the only shade I didn't buy was Pink Poetry. Interesting. That day is kind of a blur for me because I was just so like excited to order everything that I just was like, I have to order everything. And then they did sell out, but like they didn't sell out as quickly as I thought they were going to, so I could have been calmer, but yeah, whatever. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch these as broadly as I can on my arm so you guys can see them. And I'll talk a little bit about the shades as we do this. All right, so the first one is the Pink Soap, which is, like I said, what I'm wearing. And on me, I'm a pretty pale person, as you can probably tell. It comes off as a very natural pink rose. I'm putting on way too much on my arm, but I want you to be able to see the shades clearly, and I want you to know like what the shade looks like before it's like blended out. And I'm gonna like kind of move my face because my camera keeps wanting to focus on my face, even though I keep saying no. So that's Pink Soap. And it's like I said, it's a beautiful shade. I'm gonna, at the bottom, sheer it out as much as I can. Just, you know, moving my finger back and forth. Now my arm is actually a little lighter than my face, which is kind of funny, but you can see how much it shears out. Okay, next we will pull up, what shall we pull up? They all look so pretty. And I've seen them on everyone today. You're gonna see so many videos on Lisa Eldridge. You know, nothing I say is going to be new because, you know, I don't do YouTube full time. And so, you know, by the time I got to it today, like, I don't know, there's like 30 videos that have gone up and I was just like, well, I'll get to it when I get to it because of work. But, so this one is Dante's Dream. You can see it's definitely a deeper shade, but again, I think we'll find that when we shear it out, and I'll shear it out at the top, it's gonna be like more of a flush kind of color with a little bit, there we go, of like a tan. All right, next let's do Island Glow. And like I said, I'm trying to put enough on to where you guys can see it, but not so much that, okay, that I like totally waste it. Oh, that's really pretty coral. Look at that. We'll shear it out at the bottom. These shear out really well. Put my hand up like this so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Next, let's do Mountain Walk, and then we'll do Venetian Red last. So like I said, the only one I didn't get is Pink Poetry, but I'll tell you, if it comes back in stock, I'll probably just get it. Because I'm not exactly sure why I didn't just, since I picked up 5 of them. You know, like I said, that day it was kind of a blur. That is Mountain Walk, and like I said, I'll shear it out here. I think this on me will be like very much like a flush shade. I'll go like this, it's easier to see them. So here's the sheared shades on this side and the sheared shades on this side. And last but not least, this is the one I'm actually most interested in, because it's not a shade I was gonna get. And then I saw her video and I was like, oh, I wanna see this. So I think I squeezed a little too much out. Hold on a second. Hold on, please hold. Yeah, that's definitely too much, but oh well. You're gonna get a lot of Venetian Red. Some of these come out faster than others. It's kind of interesting, but this one came out super easy. Okay, it's all right, it's okay. That's Venetian Red. As you can see, it kind of exploded, but it's fine. The tube is fine, I squeezed it a little too hard. All right, so let's shear this out here, and I'll put it lower so you can kind of, oh, that's really pretty. And I'll go like this so you guys can, like I said, see it better. So from bottom to top, we've got Pink Soap first, we've got Dante's Dream second, Island Glow third, Mountain Walk fourth, and Venetian Red fifth. And those are the shades, and then the sheared out. Such a really good like variety of shades. Yeah, now I kind of want the Pink Poetry too. Okay, so which one should we do on my face? Like I said, I have the pink soap. Let's do, I like all of them, but I'm just like, let's do Dante, right? Why not? I'll bring it a little bit closer. Let's do that. Let's do Dante's Dream. Like I said, I don't know why I didn't pick up the pink one now, because I got 5 of them. I should have just gotten 6 of them. I don't know what I was thinking. That was a very weird day. That was a very weird day for all of us. We were all just like, we have to order. Okay, so let me bring you in a little bit closer and we'll put on Dante's, or a lot closer, a little bit closer. It's always hard to tell how close I'm gonna do. All right, so Dante's. So like I said, guys, let me know what you'd like me to do. If you want me to do an all blush video, if you want me to do blush and highlighters and then do lips separately, I'll do whatever. Whatever makes the most sense. I should probably pull my hair back. Let me pull my hair back. It'll be easier for you guys to see. Okay, Dante's. And like I said, I do have pink soap on already, so it's not, I mean, I think it'll be a little more intense because of the fact that I already have the pink soap underneath. But the pink soap is really, on me, very light and like very natural. I think it's a really good shade if you're looking for a blush that's like, you know, just a really light little bit of color. Or if you're someone that doesn't really like a lot of blush. I'd also say that these do not need, like, you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way, and she's made them very pigmented, in my opinion. Like, even though the pink soap, it's a light shade, but it's a very pigmented shade. You don't need a lot of the product. And so, you know, it's not like you're gonna need I think I don't even know if I'll go through these tubes in the amount of time, you know, like before they go bad, which, you know, is good, but also like I feel like I might waste them because I have 5 of them. But that is Dante. So Dante is definitely way more pigmented than the pink soap, like a deeper shade, but I still think it's beautiful. And I put on a little bit more than I think I would have, like, just in a normal day. Like the pink soap, I didn't put a lot on because I was gonna be on camera, and I don't, like I said, I have a sort of, I don't wear a ton of makeup on the Zoom calls. But if you're somebody who wants more pigment, you can get it. If you want less, you can. And these sheer out beautifully. And Dante's, although like when I put it on the back of my hand, looks quite deep, I'm incredibly pale. There's not too many people that are that much paler than me. And it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful formula. It blends easily. It's just, she did an amazing job. Not that I'm surprised. So it's 0.5 fluid ounces, 24 months. So actually there's 2 years on these. So that actually makes me feel a little better, because I think it'll take me 2 years to go through this. Like maybe if I only had 1 shade, I could do it, but I have 5. Yeah, you don't need a lot. You really don't. Look how beautiful that is though. I mean, it's just, what else can I say? It's Lisa Eldridge. She does an amazing job. I mean, I'm glad I'm not disappointed. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm glad that her face products lived up to her lip products. I'm just saying I'm not shocked, because she just, I don't know her obviously. She just seems like the kind of person who really takes time and effort in her products, which I really appreciate. Okay, so now we're gonna move to the Seamless, this is what she's calling it, the Seamless Skin Elevated Glow. I like it. Seamless Skin, that's the line. Lisa Eldridge's Seamless Skin. That's what the blushes are as well. Okay, and the font is so tiny I can't see. Hold on. Okay, so these are 12 months for the highlighters, and they are 0.43 fluid ounces, which actually for a cream highlighter, you know, that's actually a lot. Again, oh, that's a cool, okay. I like the applicator a lot. I mean, I saw it on the videos, but that's really cool. You can see it's the doe foot kind of thing, but. All right, so this shade, I pulled the shade out and I'm like, I don't even know what it is. It's brilliant, Jen. I shouldn't film on days that I have like these full days like at work, but otherwise, I mean, I have to film at night sometimes because I can't do everything on the weekend. My brain is just like, what? Words? Huh? Okay, Crystal Nebula. So let's do Crystal Nebula. And again, I'm gonna make it like a really broad, I wouldn't be using this much, obviously, on my face, but you know, with the highlighter, sometimes it's difficult to see it. So that's Crystal Nebula. And then the second one is Cosmic Rose. I only got 2 of the 4. I didn't get the deeper ones. I know I won't use them. It's just not, I won't use them. They looked really beautiful. I am too pale. And so I was like, nope, those aren't gonna work on me. Okay, and that's Cosmic Rose. So we've got Crystal Nebula, Cosmic Rose. Both beautiful. This is a little bit deeper, obviously, and has like, you know, this pink cast to it, but I'm gonna shear it out on the bottom, and then I'll shear out the other one on top so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I really think both will be absolutely fine on me and both beautiful. So I sheared it out here, and you can hardly like really see, blended it in well, and then there's the Crystal Nebula blended out. Both so pretty. Which one should I use? Let's use the Crystal Nebula for today. Like I said before, I plan on doing lots of videos on these, and of course just including them in other videos that I've done. If you watch my channel, you've noticed lately that I've been pulling out some like older products, and not necessarily even older, just, you know, ones that I don't use very often. Trying to incorporate those into other videos, so it's not just new releases and previews. So I'll make sure I keep using these, don't worry. But if there are like things you specifically want me to compare them to, I'd love to hear your feedback. So I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna dab it on like this, just like that. I'm doing 2, and we'll put it on over. Now you can put this on absolutely underneath your foundation. You can put it on underneath your blush. You know, the great thing about a good highlighter is that it can be used in multiple ways depending on the look you're going for. Oh wow. That's stunning. Look how pretty that is. You know, here's the interesting thing about this product. So one of the reasons I am not a huge highlighter fan, I think, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm kidding myself, maybe it's another reason, but I think it's this reason. I am 49 years old, and I have wrinkles on my face, I have lines on my face, and by the end of the day, no matter how well hydrated I am, which I'm not today, by the way, just so you guys know, I did my hot yoga class yesterday. So happy to be back in hot yoga, but I forgot how much more water I need to drink. So my skin's a little dry today. My skin's always dry, but like worse than usual. And highlighters, just by their nature, they're highlighting an area, which, you know, is highlighting the high points of your face. The high points of my face, and most people's faces who are 49, have wrinkles. They just do. My eyes have wrinkles, this has wrinkles, it has wrinkles. I mean, this is what happens. It's normal. But I don't necessarily love to draw attention to that area. Like, I'm not like, hey, look, you know. So most highlighters, a lot of highlighters, sort of settle into those lines and kind of, they're like too sparkly. I think that's what it is. Just like too sparkly, and it's like, wow, you know, This highlighter, and obviously I want to spend a day with it, a week with it, you know. It doesn't do that. It looks dewy and, yes, highlighted, but more, it's much more natural and not sparkly. I'm looking for a better word. I'm sorry. I'm just, my brain is out of words today. But it looks so natural and so pretty. Yeah, now I want to take back what I said about the other highlighters and that I don't want to get them because they're too deep. Now I kind of want them. They are deep. I wonder if I could use them as like eyeshadow or maybe even like bronze highlighter. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is really nice. Here's the funny thing, like, so many times you'll see my reviews if you've watched my channel, and I try to be careful what I say, because sometimes when I do a first impression, I change my mind. I mean, we all do. Like, you get a first impression and you're like, oh, I don't love it. But later on, you grow to appreciate things. And then every once in a while, I try something and I just hate it. And if I hate it, I'll tell you. I'll just be like, this is bad. But it's rare that I try something and the instant I try it, I'm like, oh, that's different. Like, that's unusual, or that stands out. There are some products, and every once in a while it comes along. Last year when the Dior Quince were released, I was like, yes. And I bought all of them. Because the formula was so good and so much better than practically all the other formulas that I had seen that I immediately bought like 20 of them. That's how I feel about this highlighter. It looks really nice, and it doesn't do anything to distract. I mean, I still have the lines, obviously, but it's not... If you're not older, you won't understand. Like, to be honest, if you're in your 20s, you're not going to get what I'm saying. You'll get it in concept, but it's not the same when it's really happening to you. This just, it goes over those lines. It doesn't sink in them. I love Lisa Eldridge so much. So much. Okay, so just to recap, the blushes are awesome. They're gorgeous. I will continue to try them all out. The highlighters, I've just put the Crystal Nebula on my face, but I love it. Love it. I think I'm going to love the Cosmic Rose. And now I'm very tempted to buy the other two shades in the highlighter, even though I know they're too deep for me. The highlighters are still available. I'm checking really quickly to make sure they're all available. Well, please hold. I think they are. Yes, all the highlighters are available. I believe all the blushes are sold out. Again, please hold. I am checking. I want to make sure. I don't want to say something and then be like, oh no, they're available. And people are going to be like, I didn't get it because you said it wasn't there. And okay, I think they're all out of stock. Yes, they all seem to be out of stock. And I understand why. First of all, blushes are like, for whatever reason, they're the thing this year. My blush battle is coming up, guys, I promise. It's just, I really, like, I spent a lot of time putting those things together. So all the blushes are sold out. Hopefully she'll restock. I don't know. And if she doesn't, I hope that she reintroduces them and has more shades when she does her, usually she does a summer launch and a fall-winter launch. Don't know if she'll do that again, but hopefully she will. And she has the last couple years, so hopefully she will, and she'll have more blushes because the blushes are beautiful and the highlighters are beautiful, and just very excited. Okay, so let's move to the lip products. So the lip glosses, lip glosses themselves are not new, the formula. The shades, however, there was a bunch of new shades. So I picked up, that's probably too many, but that's okay. Affair, Go Lightly, and Songbird. Let me pull up, again, the website. Make sure I am talking about the right shades. Okay. Yes. So, Delilah I didn't get, right? Right? Delilah I didn't get. Charm I didn't get. Ribbon I have. Myth I have. Muse I have. I got Go Lightly. Blush I have. Beauty I have. Okay, yes. So I have other shades. I'll link my other videos because I've talked about these blushes on those other videos. Ribbon is a great red. If you like, I don't wear red a lot, but this red is a really good red. I don't know if it works on everybody, but it works on a lot of people, so it's a really good red. But I did not pick up, which shade? Charm and Delilah, I think. Yeah, I didn't pick up Charm or Delilah. Those are the shades I didn't get, the new shades. But I picked up the Songbird, I picked up Affair, and I picked up Go Lightly. So let me show you those. I really like her glosses. They are thick, but not too thick. They're just, I mean, they're great. And the shade that I admit I was most excited about was Affair. That's Affair. If you've watched my channel at all, you know that I absolutely go insane for a brownie pink, and that's what that is. It is so pretty. I'm gonna die. All right, the next one is Go Lightly, which, to be honest with you, was not a shade I was originally gonna pick up because it's kind of like, not neon, it's just a very bright pink. But you know what? I decided it's something I would wear like as a gloss. It's not something I'll necessarily wear as a lip, we'll see. But I just thought as a gloss it would be good. So there's Go Lightly. And then the last one is Songbird, which I'm also very excited about. And there is Songbird. So those are the three shades that I got in the gloss. And like I said, I will link back to the video where I talk about the other 4 glosses that I already have. The gloss formula is really good. I'm serious. Like I said, it's thick enough, but not too thick. This is so good. It's so good. So what I thought I'd do today, I think Affair is the one I'm gonna put on. I will take it off and then we'll try one of the new lipsticks. But I feel like I have to try this on my face. I have this in the lipstick. It's like the perfect shade. I love this shade. I just love it. And you notice I'm not wearing any liner. My lips are dry. I told you my skin is very dry today. But you put this on and your lips look better. Like they look less, well, at least mine do. They look less dry. They look fuller. It covers your lips. It gives you an opaqueness, but not like a sticky one. And the doe foot applicator, so this is what the glosses look like. And the doe foot applicator, look at that. It's the perfect shape for your lips. Like it's not too thin, it's not too thick. It's like, it's the perfect width, which is just amazing. And I realize now, because I was going through this, because I got so excited, the blushes come in these tubes. And so they're squeezy tubes. The top comes like that, and that's what it looks like. And then you squeeze it out. The way I've been doing it is that I've squeezed it on the top, back of my hand, and then put it on my face. I guess you could squeeze it right onto your face. I don't know, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I squeeze it on the back of my hand and then use my fingers to rub it in. You can absolutely use a brush, you can use a sponge, use whatever you like. But yeah, there are so many times that, you know, I get products for the channel and I'm happy to try new things. I'm excited to try new things. But I'm always like, oh, it's good. Like, you know, I like it, but you know, Lisa Eldridge just, her products are special. They're just, you're gonna hear a lot of people go on and on about Lisa Eldridge over the next couple of days, and you've already seen a lot of videos. And I know there's a sense like, oh, well, you're a content creator, I don't get paid. Trust me, I don't get paid by Lisa Eldridge. The products really are unique and special and really, really good. They're just well made. Because she's a makeup artist, because she spends a lot of time on her products, because she doesn't do a lot of releases, everything has been thought out really well. And she knows what she wants her look to be. She knows what she wants her product outcomes to be. And it's obvious that she spends time in the packaging, in the shade selections, all of it. So if you're not sure if you want to pick up something from Lisa Eldridge, I promise you won't be disappointed in anything. You might not like a shade or something. Yeah, I mean, that happens. But really, she does such a phenomenal job. And I know I keep going on about it, but I'm just so impressed because, you know, lots of other brands, like, I'll like one thing they do and then the next thing they do is a disappointment. Never happens with Lisa Eldridge. Just doesn't happen. All right. Now that I've gone on about Lisa Eldridge for 20 minutes, let's try the Lucent lipsticks. Yeah, Lucent lip color. I just like, it's like, am I calling it the wrong thing? It's possible. Let's pull these out. They have an 18-month shelf life, 0.12 ounces. The glosses, I didn't check, hold on a second. The glosses are, wow, the glosses are 36 months. That's 3 years. I must have realized that before, but okay. 3 years for the glosses and 0.15 fluid ounces. Yeah, okay. Wow, it's a long time. So blushes are 2 years, highlighters are a year, glosses are 3 years, and the lipsticks are 18 months, I think I just said, yeah. Okay, good, all right. It's a very good thing because I like all the products and I don't want them to go bad. All right, so the first shade is Kitten Mischief. I admit, I'm pretty excited about this shade. Ooh, it's so pretty, so pretty. It's Kitten Mischief, Kitten Mischief. Don't worry, I'll hold my hand up when I put them all on my arm. The next is Rose Official. Next, Dance Card. And I will tell you, I picked up shades in this lipstick line that I wouldn't have necessarily picked up in the Velvet lipstick line, Spirited Away, because of the fact that these are sheerer. In the Velvet formula, some of these shades I think I probably would have steered away from because it might be too much for me because I'm so pale. But in a sheer format, I'm like, that might work. And last but not least, Painterly. Oh, I love them all. I love them all. So I didn't pick up any of her ones from the time before that she did these. She had 7 shades: Painterly, Spirited Away, Rose Official, Kitten Mischief, Dance Card, Love of My Life, and Atomic Cherry. So I did not pick up Love of My Life or Atomic Cherry. I'm just looking to see if they're available. So far, they all look available. Okay, so Atomic Cherry is out of stock. That's one I did not get, but it's out of stock. And Love of My Life is in stock. So the only one that's out of stock right now is Atomic Cherry. And Atomic Cherry, to me, looks like, well, it looks like a cherry shade. It does look pretty, but I just felt like it's a coral red, and although I like it, I probably won't wear it. So I didn't get it, but I'll tell you right now, I kind of feel like I should have just gotten the entire collection because I got 5 out of the 7 lips, 5 out of the 7 lipsticks, 5 out of the 6 blushes, 2 out of the 4 highlighters, and 3 out of the 5 glosses. So I didn't like, I only didn't get like 5 products. I don't know, like 6 products. Wait a second. Sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I didn't get 8 products. Okay, I felt a little bit better. For a minute there, I was just like, did I only not get like 3 things? That's just stupid. Okay, so, but still, I feel like I should have just gotten them all. I know some people did, so. Yeah, I mean, maybe if Atomic Cherry comes back, I don't know. I will say, I'm gonna try the formula in a minute. I'm just so impressed by everything else she did. What I would love to see, not that Lisa Eldridge is ever gonna see this video, but if for some reason she ever did, what would be great is like an entire collection option. So like Pat McGrath, when she comes out with her collections, a lot of times she'll be like all the lipsticks, all the blushes. You know, she just did her blush release. Pat McGrath, I love her blushes, by the way. They're beautiful. And she had an option to get like 3 of the blushes or all the blushes or whatever. I think that would be a great option because for people like me who just love Lisa Eldridge and are just so impressed by the collection, an option to get all of it, honestly, I probably would have taken it because I was so excited about the launch and I didn't want anything to sell out that I was kind of like, oh, you know, I think if there had been an option just to get like all the lips or all the glosses or, you know, I probably would have done that. So just saying. All right, so let me take off the Affair gloss, although I kind of don't want to because I really, really like it. And then we'll pick a shade, maybe Painterly, maybe the deepest shade that I have, and see how that looks. Okay, so lips are set. Let's do the Painterly because this is one that I admit at first I was like, I'm not sure, and then I saw our videos and I was like, oh yes, have to get it. That glides on so beautifully. Honestly, it went on. My lips are so dry. That went on so beautifully. It feels like there's silk in there. Just perfect. And the shade is beautiful. I should have gotten all of them. See, I do this to myself. All right, so Atomic Cherry and Love of My Life are the only ones I didn't get. I might just get, see, Love of My Life I'm not sure about because that one is really like very pink, but I should have gotten the Atomic Cherry, which is sold out right now. But I think that's the only lip that's sold out. So you can still get all the other lips. You can still get the glosses and you can still get the highlighters. The blushes are all sold out at the moment. Every single thing I've used today, I have loved. The blushes are beautiful. I've used the pink soap and the Dante's Dream on my face. I have pink soap and then a little bit of Dante's over it today. Absolutely love it. I have the Crystal Nebula highlighter, which I think looks natural, doesn't fall into my lines, but it gives a gorgeous glow. The glosses I already loved, but the Affair is stunning. I love all the shades, and I can't wait to wear them all. And although the Lucent lip color existed before, I didn't have any of them, and I can see why they were so popular. They're very smooth, very, very hydrating. They feel phenomenal on. They feel like a balm, but there's, you know, pigment, which is what I was hoping for in some other products that I've tried recently. I was hoping for something that, you know, yes, it was sheer, yes, but balmy and had pigment. This has pigment. And the Painterly is beautiful, and I should have gotten the Atomic Cherry. I'm an idiot. So I will keep trying out all the shades for you. Like I said, if you'd like to see a dedicated video with all the blush shades on my face, I will do that. Same with the highlighters and all the lip shades, the glosses and the lipsticks. You just let me know what you think would be the most helpful to you. If you want me to do comparisons, I can do that as well. But you're gonna see tons of videos on Lisa Eldridge and her launch. I wanted to give you my thoughts of her products, her new ones and the ones that are already existing. I'm very impressed. I can tell you that these lip products are very different than her Velvet formula. Her Velvet formula, and I keep these in my top drawer so I can just pull one out. Let's pick up Myth, for example. This is the Velvet formula. And it's got that, you can see, the velvet look to the to the bullet. And this formula is a very like opaque, creamy, super creamy, but you can see how pigmented and opaque that is. The reason I like the velvets is that you can be someone like me who has very dry skin and still wear them. That is not true for most velvet slash matte lipsticks. So let's take Rose Official, which is the this Lucent, and you can just see this is a much, I mean, I think everyone knows it, but it is a much sheerer, much sheerer formula. So if you like, you know, this very deep, opaque, velvet kind of lipstick, her velvet lipsticks, I think there's still some available on our site. But if you want this sheer, like light, summery kind of feel, then these new Lucent lipsticks, well, they're not new, but the new shades, are right up your alley. And these are the kinds of lipsticks that I wear in the summer. I admit, I generally don't wear the velvet lips in the summer. You can, absolutely. But it doesn't, like, I tend to wear less makeup in the summer. I wear glosses more. I wear lip balms more. So these are exactly what I'll be wearing. And I'm so glad that I got 5 of the shades because I think they're all gonna be beautiful. So I can't wait to try them all out. Yeah, I was really excited when these all came last night. I was like, my day is going well. So I wanted to play with them right away, but I couldn't because I had to work. One of the things I'll also say is they're magnetic. So they, if you put them in the drawer together, they end up being together. But if you put them on your vanity, they will repel each other because they're magnetized. So you can't like put them right next to each other, or you can just play around with them and make them move, which I actually was doing for a little while. I don't know why. But so that's when it closes like that. That's a magnetized close. I like that. That to me, like, I know they're closed because the worst thing in the world is when you think you've closed a lipstick and you didn't, and they dry out, which I've had happen. So yeah, I really like the packaging, and it's just nice and it's simple. I like the gold sort of, you know, monochromatic look with the Lisa Eldridge design in the top. Make sure I can, like, why am I not flick? There we go. So that, you know, it's just very simple. It's very elegant. Nothing is wasted. Just really well done. So I know that was like 30 minutes of me just saying how great Lisa Eldridge is, but if you've watched my channel, you know I'm very honest with my reviews. I wouldn't tell you something was really unique and great unless it was. Her stuff is really special, and this launch is no different. So I'm tempted to buy the other highlighters in shades that are too deep for me. I'm tempted to buy the other blush if it ever comes back. I'm tempted to buy the Atomic Cherry if it ever comes back. Well, we'll see. It's not like I need any of these things. I just really love all these products, and I'm just really impressed with everything I've tried today. So with that, I will be wearing the highlighter and blush next couple of days. I'll be, you know, doing some shots. I'll make sure it's on Instagram so you guys can see them. And of course, like I said, I will do more videos with the collection. I would just love to hear from you guys what you'd like to see, so I can tailor it to what you really need to hear about. So, all right, guys, with that, I think that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.